Center point knob. He doesn't look like he's struggling like I am right now. The breeze feels good. It's only 8:19 in the morning and already the heat is awful. So I'm looking to we're going to be entering into the Cumberland Gap, which is a large flat area between, I guess, North and South Mountain. There's a town called Carlisle along the way. I think I'm going to stop there for a night at the Quality Inn. They have a hiker rate of $60 and they have free continental breakfast. And they're right next to a diner, so checks all the boxes. Hey buddy, share the road. All right, I'm going to pass you, okay? All right. See you later. You're not afraid of me at all. Look at that. Okay. Well, I made it to the Quality Inn in Carlisle. It is 1:40. Finally got checked in. Stepped into some blessed air conditioning. I really think I'm on the verge of heat stroke here. Or heat exhaustion, rather. Anyway, the other day someone was asking me, what's the thing you miss most on the trail? And my immediate knee-jerk reaction came right off the tip of my tongue, my wife. And the other guys who were with me, one of them went, "Aw," and another guy said, "No, that's a lot more wholesome than the answer I was going to give." But as wholesome as that answer might be, and honest, I don't know if I would answer the same way today. In fact, I think the thing that I miss most, the thing that I'm looking forward to most, is right here. That feels. I guess my reflection for today, other than the fact that I'm really digging this Quality Inn, is just to take the time to really appreciate the small things that are not so small. There's this thing called trail magic, and at one point I saw this cooler over to the side, and I went and looked, and there were some bottles of root beer, and I was like, oh man, this is going to be great. And all the bottles were empty, and then I opened the cooler and that was empty too. That was kind of disappointing, especially because at that point I had about 6 miles to go and the temperature is just exhausting, and the bugs and the heat and the humidity, and all I could think of was just getting to the hotel. And the very next stop was someone who left out an even larger cooler, and it was just bottles of water, but they were ice cold. And it was so amazing to just drink in that ice cold water when I know that my body's like right on the edge of heat exhaustion. Because again, I don't know if I said this before, but I know what my normal pulse rate is for a given activity, and I was at least 20 beats per minute faster than normal, so my body was really fighting off the heat. In any case, now I have my ice cold Fanta somewhere around here, and there is a diner right next door. This is the lovely view I have of the back of the diner. Not so lovely, but I don't care. I'm just going to appreciate the fact that I have a hot meal, a delicious meal waiting for me when I go across the way. The mess behind me are my quilts that are damp because it was been so hot and humid that literally I would get into camp at night. I'd be all sweaty. I'd do all my camp chores hoping that I would cool off and dry off enough, but still, even then, I would sleep without any covers until about 1 in the morning when it would start getting cold, and even by then, I still wasn't completely dry. So I can just tell you, that's just one clue as to how much I'm appreciating these nice clean beds here, and they have this nice hiker's rate, and so I'm going to be taking a 0 tomorrow, an actual full 0. I'm not going anywhere, just relaxing, recuperating, gaining my strength so that I actually want to go on the next stage, because I got to that point today where I just really didn't want to go any further. So I'm really thankful for just having a room, having AC, and having a meal next door.